Pause. I don't. Here's my problem. Now I've heard Fresh and Fit's podcast. They make a lot of good points. A lot of good points. And here's the part that I need to be. I guess I need people to understand. They say this a lot. You know, they say "fuck your feelings" a lot, and it's right. It's 100% true. Because yeah, definitely fuck your feelings. Like because it's not about what you think it should be, and it's not about what you feel. It's about what it is, the reality of the situation. Um, the only reason they ever even mention what he's talking about as far as the Instagram post, should women have it, men don't, blah 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 blah, it's because women's access to anything sexual is 100% easier than it ever is for a man. And everybody's like, oh, I mean, just in case you start thinking, oh, well, men can get it, men can get it, men can get it, men can get it. Yeah, there's a lot of hoops for them to jump through. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you know this, but men aren't getting it like you think they getting it, or like they think they should be getting it. No, a woman can literally walk outside and goes, "You want to?" Yup. A man do that, he probably going to jail. Tell me I'm wrong. Then prove it. Because I can damn sure prove the other way around. And you know I can. So, that's the first thing. Let's continue. Okay. I need to play. I agree but disagree. I'll put it like this: high value men make up a very low percentage of men as a whole. There are 7.8 billion people. Last time I looked, I could be off a little bit, give or take, um, on the planet. Last time I checked, it was more men than women. But the problem is what a lot of like Fresh and Fit, they talk about this, and I'm pretty sure my man behind the mic talks like this. But most of these women, I mean, most of these men have shitty situations when it comes to bringing something to the table. I mean, just think about it. You know, uh, he makes, what I'm saying, at most average guy. I mean, what I'm saying, makes around 50,000 a year. 40% of that goes to taxes. Um, Another percentage that goes to kids if he has any. You know, it doesn't matter if it's in wedlock, out of wedlock, with the mom, without the mom. Um, so long story short, he doesn't keep all what he has. You know, a person has to literally make millions to be able to keep thousands. And, you know, that's probably really far fetched. You know what I'm saying? If a person has 900 million, he's not worrying, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be giving up all that to just to make a few thousand. But, as poor as that analogy was, you get what I'm trying to say. It's a lot that you give up. That's you know political, family. You got to give up a lot. You go to work for 8 to 12 to 10 to 8 to 12 hours, 14 hours. Whatever the case may be. We're also the only country that believes that you have to be on your feet and literally, killing yourself to be considered really hard worker. Um, it's insane. Besides the sweatshops that we still know that exist in other third world countries or other countries, period, you literally have to always be standing up to consider you're a hard worker. No, you don't. Just because I don't live on a farm and get up at 4 a.m., you know what I'm saying, to do all the farm work doesn't mean I work any less harder than that guy there. You know what I'm saying? I just do it differently. Different doesn't mean better or worse. I'm going to say that again. Differently does not mean better or worse. Period. Get it out of your heads. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Fuck your feelings. It's about what it is. Reality. Here's the reality. If you're a high value man, you know what I'm saying? Bringing all this to the table. It's like the list is like this big, as opposed to what a man wants from a woman. Then he's going to be able to have as many women as he wants to. He's going to be able to do it because you have to chase him. Then he doesn't have to chase you. He's like, oh, I want you to be with me. Okay, cool. you know. But here's the reality. If you're gonna be the down, 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 down girl, yeah, you're just gonna be my A1 girl. I mean, think about the sultans. Think about the kings. Think about everybody that had in a position of power back in those olden times. You know, pharaohs. They had concubines. They had multiple women, and because they're not modern women in today's time with our Western ways of thinking, they none of them was thinking, "Oh, I deserve better. Oh, I did this, and this. I deserve this. I deserve that." You need to think about my fit. No, they catered to him because they knew for a fact that if they were one of the Pharaoh's concubines or the Sultan's concubines or the King's concubines, they knew they were taken care of. Not only were they taken care of, but one of the perks might be that, hey, even your family's taken care of. They don't have to live out in those fields out there. They can be living within my kingdom, and they will always be taken care of. And you don't have to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're mine, they're taken care of. But, you know, comment below.
Think about this real quick. I have a problem.
Okay, so fit. I think he's fit. He's fresh. Yeah, the darker skinned one on the right. I think he's fresh. So, man behind the mic, Red Rants. He says when you make a comparison like that, or you're you putting yourself in a woman's shoes or anything like that. Look, I believe he's trying to make a point in saying that women and men are different. Women can do things that men cannot. And more so in the modern days, it's absolutely true. Now, not only are you guys able to make what we make, do what we do, have the leaderships, what I'm saying, the jobs, the money, what I'm saying, the power, what I'm saying, all that stuff. You guys are able to have that. But the thing is, you also, because you're a woman, are going to be sought after, you know, and even more so because you're gonna have the capital to back up being even more gorgeous. You'll be able to go to the gyms and diet the way you want to and look the way you want to. You have the best foods, the best access to the best because you have that big old bag. So now even men are gonna want you even more. But the problem is with that is that men don't care how much a woman makes. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a crap how much a woman makes. I will date a girl that works, I don't know, at a burger joint or something like that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I want that girl, I will go after that girl. It doesn't matter. You know, and the sad reality is that men are willing to do that. It could be a billionaire, and he's willing to just date some girl, random girl he saw at the burger joint because she looked at him and they locked eyes and he was just like, yeah, I gotta have her, and he's willing to just pick her up and take her out that life. I know some women are gonna be thinking like, "Oh my God," what I'm saying, like, "Oh, that'd be great," what I'm doing right now. So I got student loans, I got all this other stuff we got to pay for. They, I feel you, I feel you. And but the thing is, it's just like I think he's just trying to make that narrative, make that point. A man is willing to date, quote unquote down. I don't think put throwing somebody under the bus and calling them down or whatever. But no matter how high his status is, he's willing to date under his status. A billionaire will date a pauper, what I'm saying, a poor person. A king will date what I'm saying, will bring a pauper. What I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Inside their kingdom, you know? And but women, they probably won't say it out loud because it's politically incorrect. It might hurt some feelings out there, but like I said before, forget your feelings. It's not The feelings is not important for something that's straight facts. A woman would date somebody, I'm saying, a woman is more going to be sought after by a person that's at her status or could better her status. You know, not below. Some guy just sleeping on your couch and scratching his balls and possibly playing PlayStation or something like that. Just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people throw video games under the bus all the time. I like video games. But if that's all you're doing and you're not trying to better a situation at all, then you're going to have a problem. You're definitely going to have a problem. And the woman's going to, turn her love into resentment. And she's going to think nothing of you. And she's not going to want you. And then she's going to be like, there's better fish out there shooting than this. And it is. It is. You're completely replaceable. But women are born with value and men have to create it. We have to build our life, what I'm saying, for women to be after us. Me, what I'm saying, me, I'm normal. I'm random. I'm just a guy. I'm not important. But if I blow up, be all over here, be all in, I'm celebrity status, going to A-list places and everything like that. And a girl goes, "What? You single?" Actually, I am. I'll catch you later. All of a sudden, hey, 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 it's a chase. It's a chase. She chases me, and it's just real. It's just, it cracks me up when I see people breaking down other people's videos, and this is why I'm doing this, because I always crack up at somebody else's breakdowns. It's like because when you see reaction videos and you see like breakdown videos and things like that, as a person, you are addicted to having someone else feel what you feel in that moment when said things, saying, happened or within that moment. Like if you're a fan of MCU movies, when Iron Man snapped his fingers, or when Thanos snapped his fingers, or when Spider Man showed up on Civil War or something like that. It's just, oh, you want to share that with people, even though you weren't there with them at the time they were sharing it. So you watch it, like they bring back that feeling that you had when you reacted to a said video. So I'll continue.
We exchanged Instagrams and stuff like that. Yes, I am still kind of on Instagram. If I see thirst traps and stuff like that, I walk accordingly, bro. This is how it is. This is how we have to deal with them. All right. If you trying to put yourself in a woman's high heels, I don't understand.
Wait, he said what? Go back. High value doesn't mean anything in today's climate. It's just another group people want to be in order to feel special or unique. But you chase that instead of being you. Yeah. Wait, what? Why wouldn't you want to? Okay, you can be you and still chase that. There are prime examples of people like that out in the world. Some of uh, Samuel Jackson, uh, this is all, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, uh, what do you call it? What's his name? Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, ODB before he passed away. Shouts out to ODB. There is a bunch of people on this planet right now that has high value status that money did not change them. Redman. That money did not change them. You know what I'm saying? They still counting their chips, counting their pennies. They know exactly where all their money is going. There's nothing that they have no loss in their heads. It's like, oh my God, I spent this much at the club, or you know what I'm saying, I forget what I spent at the club last night. I was drunk, blah blah blah. Nope, there's some guys out there that still count, that knows where every single penny goes. I know where my money is coming from, and I know where it's going. You know, it's not random and frivolous. You know what I'm saying? Because they got older, they started getting smarter. Generational wealth, the idea of generational wealth is kicking in, and they want to make sure their legacies are good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like people are dropping dead left and right. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in mind that. Excuse me. You got to keep in mind that. And you know what I'm saying? Like high value doesn't mean anything in today's climate. Yes, it does. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, by all means, yes, it does. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who AJ Taylor is, but you can be you and still chase what you want to chase. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to dictate you don't get to dictate nobody else's motivations. You just don't. That's not your place. You can chase after whatever you want to chase after and still be you.
Like real world talk.
Pause. Okay, I see where he was going. He just used the wrong terminology. He's saying we have low self-esteem, which you know what I'm saying we probably the top country on the planet that deals with antidepressants and anti-anxiety, and, drugs and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying to better that those feelings or those or that ailment, I should say. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be antidepressant, it could be anti-anxiety, it could be weed, it could be anything. You know, the guy in the yellow, I ain't gonna lie, he looks high. He looks high to me. I could be completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's completely on me. But he looks high. Uh, but I can see what um, Red is saying because he's trying to say we got low self esteem, low this, low that. You know what I'm saying? But we have this chip on our shoulder, like you know what I'm saying? Because we communicate within ourselves, especially here in America, that you know you're special, you're this, you're that, you can be anything, and you're everything. You know, I think Daniel Tosh said it best when you're just like, no, you're not. You can't be anything. You can be eight things. I don't know if it was him that said it, but it was a comedian that like tell the truth to your kids. You know what they're good at and what they're not. And that's the thing. You got to go out and try things and fail at them. And it's okay to lose because that will teach you what you're good at over here and what you're bad at over here. You got to go through that stuff, because I'm an okay basketball player. I'm absolutely terrible at baseball. I can't even skate. I can't even ice skate. So let alone I'm never gonna be good. I'm never gonna even play hockey. So this is the reality. This is real. This is right here, smack dab. Put your stamp on it. Certified. Like we can't be that way. We just can't. You know, carry on.
have low self-esteem but high pride, which is something that I understood about this country. I never understood about Western society, but like I'm gonna just be real, man. Like a lot of people are just mediocre, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being normal or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with being good. Like I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like I said, man, yeah, yes, just to go right on the money. If everyone is special, then no one is. Remember the Incredibles, and there was a part in the Incredibles, right, where Syndrome, he literally gives this evil plot to the Incredibles family. He literally says that he wants to make the whole world super, right? He made a robot kill off all the superheroes, right? So that he can become a superhero, right? And then when he finishes being a superhero, he sells off his invention so that everybody can feel like a superhero, so that everybody can be a superhero, but not everybody. And then he said something. And when everybody's super, no one will be. Okay, that's the type of mentality that a lot of people have. They have that like syndrome mentality, right? Because I was never that guy to be like the superhero of the day, right? I was never able to save the day. Now I'm going to make sure that no one can be the superhero of the day. But on top of that, I will make sure that I become a superhero of everybody. And because then everybody's a superhero, it devalue it being a superhero then becomes devalued. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just be honest. Like you carry on says, don't really care what you want for the rest of your. I mean, that's the thing, bro. Like people just like we gotta get it togetable, bro. A lot of people want to be special. They want to be the problem. But the problem,
I hate when people say a lot of people. I first and foremost do not know a lot of people. I can generalize, I can speculate, I can give my opinion. That's it. I'm sitting here by myself. I don't have guest stars, and which kind of sad. That's kind of sucks, but that's how it is. Um, but it's like we can we can do that all day long. A lot of men don't do this. A lot of men don't do that. Okay, look, to say that every man is completely capable of being that quote unquote high value man is just a little far fetched to me. There's a lot of factors that go into that. How good are you um, with just you know social social gatherings, social what's the word I'm looking for? Socializing with uh, another person, or I'm saying, what was your life like when you were growing up? There's a lot of things that go along in that, because you have to understand, like, you know, how was your upbringing? What friends did you hang around? What schools did you go to? There's a lot of big ties that goes along a lot. It's a lot of little things that can go. It's a lot of branches to that tree. In other words, that's connected to that tree. That gave you your roots, and that all connects together for you to be grounded. Okay, enough tree analogy. But at the same time, nobody's thinking about those factors. Where'd you grow up? Who'd you grow up with? Or, I'm saying, who taught you values? Because a lot of values and a lot of thought is taught. Just like anger and hate. You can't, you know, that stuff is learned. You don't, excuse me, you're not born like that. That just happens. I mean, you're not born like that. That's taught. But I see what he's saying. You know, it's easy to generalize because a lot of men do think the same way, you know, in a sense. I know I said a lot, but you could just tell by what you post on certain things, what videos you watch, what things are recommended. I mean, I have all lines of social media because I'm just trying to get my name out there, which is not easy to do. But um, you can put out a comment, the person was like, facts, 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 this, that, blah, 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 facts, facts, And so, yeah, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Um, yeah, I lost my train of thought there, so I'm gonna just continue.
Here is, right? And this will always be a problem. What kind of what kind of prize are you trying to win? A lot of people want to ask me, because literally, right? People want to be a prize, right? I don't know, and another thing too is I don't know what the hell they're talking about, bro. Like, what the are you talking about? Okay, look. Why are you trying to be a prize? The reason why you're trying to be a prize, right, is because you've never had power, right? Or you've never
for for a person that doesn't like to be the bearer of bad news, she sure doesn't do it a lot. I'm just playing. I know what he's excuse me. I know what he's trying to say, you know. But the thing is, it's like, what are you doing all that stuff for? You know, what's the end game here? You know, to be sipping mai tais on the beach, or you know, are you gonna have legacies? You know, I mean, personally, I'm a father. You know, shouts out to Happy Father's Day. Shouts out to all the fathers out there. You know, that's actually there. It doesn't matter if you're rich, not rich, whatever. You're there in a child's life. That's important. Um, the thing is, like, what are you doing? What are you doing all that? I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna invest in this. There's people that doesn't have a lot of money that's completely content and happy with being that. You know, like people that's trying to reach that upper echelon of trying to become the high status person or the high status, you know, whatever, will not understand why a person is completely content being absolutely normal. You know, they just don't care. Like that part of their brain, you know what I'm saying, that's like chase it, chase it, chase it, chase it, chase it. You know, it's just man. And like that's a thing. That's a real thing. Some of my people, some of my friends and family tell me I'm way too realistic sometimes, and it's like I just speak about the true reality of the situation. We live on an entire planet, and we're at a speck. We're at nothing but a speck in the universe. There are more stars up in that sky than there are sand sediments on the planet. On the planet Earth. Can you imagine how many beaches there are? Do you know how many pieces of sand there is? There's more stars out there than those. You literally are walking on less than a fraction, less than a less 0.1. You know what I'm saying, of a part of the universe when you're stepping on that beach in the sand. You know what I'm saying? Your foot just crushed less than 0.0001% of stars in the universe, according to scientists. I mean, I've never been up there myself. I have no idea what's up there. But we got all the people that we have in charge of that, you know, and they're around. They show us pictures. They do their thing, you know. But I'm not a scientist. Carrying on.
as a prize for doing something to even consider yourself to be a prize. What kind of prize are you?
I need some light.
Why do you think life has become evil and sinister when they become extremely powerful? The social network is the origin story of a supervillain. It never was a man to gain power. Yeah, no, that's true. And the same thing.
Pause. Why do you think a lot of guys become evil and sinister when they become extremely powerful? The social network is the origin story of a supervillain. Never was the man, but gained power and he got cut off. The social network is the original, is the origin story of a supervillain. What, the movie Social Network? Who is that? The Facebook guy? I keep forgetting his name. There's a lot of rich guys, like rich powerful guys that I forget the names of. You know, I mean they got. I mean, freaking Jeff Bezos' name is everywhere. So is the guy that runs Tesla. Sometimes I forget his name. I mean, it's just like I don't compare to them. You know, I mean, I'm a big nerd. I read comic books, so like I know who Bruce Wayne is. He's a rich guy. He's also a fictional character. Okay, carry on.
Thing with yeah, yeah. Let's let and another example would definitely be the social network, right? Because with Mark Zuckerberg,
Zuckerberg, that's his name.
Jesse Eisenberg's character, who was Mark Zuckerberg, he took off in Garfield of he was a symbol of evil, right? But when he decided, but when Scott Harper came in, right? When Scott Harper came into the mix, right? He even said, like, listen, bro, like, I know what you're trying to do, but also another thing too is Andrew Garfield was trying to sell racism too, like, the whole And like I said, man, what kind of relationship do you want? Like, this is the problem. Like, and this will always be a problem. What kind of relationship do you want? All right? Because a lot of guys don't know what kind of relationship they want. And like I said, man, a lot of dudes are not going to be able to say that to a woman. They won't. Like they won't have that in themselves to say that to a woman. Hey, let me see your phone, let me see your password. You know what would happen to a guy who said that? An average dude said that to a woman. You know what would happen to him? Come on, bro. You know what would happen, right? You know what would happen. Uh,
That's not 100% true because I know I do coworkers at my old job that said, "Hey, I ain't got no problem. You can have the password." Real talk. Regular dudes. He wasn't upper echelon. If that was the case, she wouldn't be working. She wouldn't even have to work. You know, because you hear him talk. Well, I got to pay bills. I got to take care of my kids. So you have to work. But you also gave the password to this regular dude. He was just a regular dude. Real world talk. Regular women will and do date regular men, but too many guys are too busy being something that they're not instead of themselves. Not every woman wants a six-figure guy with a sports car. That's true. That's true. But all these women are also asked, "What do you see? What's your ideals? You know what I'm saying? In a guy, like, and they have a list, and the list is ridiculously long because the guy is respect, love, caring, loyalty, protection. What's the other one I'm looking for? Uh, financial. Oh my God, what's what I'm looking for? Come on, help me out here. Financial security. All of that has to come to that table. So that you know what I'm saying. You sitting at the table. The guy walks up, sits down. He better bring. He better bring it all. You better bring that fat stack. That's what I got. He better. And most of the time, a man don't care what a woman got. It's just the way, it's just the way it is. It's just the way how we think. We really don't care. That you don't make a lot of money. That we don't care. Like that's cool if you do. Like, but like, even if I'm a millionaire and I find out there's a gorgeous hottie lover, you know what I'm saying? And she act right at like Wendy's or something. I was like, come on, man. Because men are willing to do that. They're willing to date below them. You know what I'm saying? Like when finances are not below them. Women are not below you, as far as like people, like a person's life worth, we're all equal in that. You know. I don't think another person's life is worse than another one's. It's terrible. But men and women don't date the same way. Women date up while men date down. A woman will deal with you temporarily, but you better start making all those. You better get all those cards together. Real talk. Or real talk. You better read that.
AJ Taylor says, real word, we done. I understand, like, as a porn, because I've done it way too many times before, it gets repetitive. And at a certain point, I turn it off. And, I look for different types of porn. Martel Reeves says Zuckerberg just lost his podcast purchase bid, and that was because of, well, TikTok is kind of being big. Yeah, no, yeah, I just saw that too. Sean James is right. Too many men in the manosphere are not into something more than just filling that void, and that's a problem. I mean, that's a problem, bro. You cannot, like, you can't be doing this shit no more. Like, I honestly, like, I know people do too, but you can't do that shit no more. But like I said, bro, like here's where that delusion hits, right? Here's where that delusion hits, right? And I'm not trying to, downplay Imani. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not like that guy. I'm not that guy. But not everybody is going to want the what I would say the high value life, right? Now, everybody now if you're paying attention to how things are, people want security, right? People want to live comfortably, right? People want a comfortable life. There's nothing wrong with wanting a comfortable life. There really isn't, right? But I would say, right, in order to live comfortably, have a good credit score,
All right, look, me personally, I don't care about your Instagram. But if you are thirst trapping, if you're that type of female, you know what I'm saying? It depends, you know what I'm saying? And this is to Red's point, what type of women you want to deal with. Like I'm a regular dude. I am not high value. I don't have six figures and blah 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 and cars and mansions and blah blah blah. I'm not part of that 1%. The majority of men do not have all that. So with that being said, sex is not a very attainable thing for a regular dude. And I'm just sorry, that's just real talk. And I don't want to go too far into the more in the video. This has already been an hour long, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have not or don't have the patience to read. I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nobody. So it's just like y'all not gonna sit through this entire video with me and everything like that. But I love breakdowns on breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me because hearing all everybody's perspective and everything like that. It's just wild. It's just wild to me. The thing is, like, a sex is not a very attainable thing to men. So when men get it, that's why it's like a thing that's put on a pedestal to us. It's like, oh man, I got access to as many women as Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? It's not a very easy thing because women control um, sexual access. Like y'all control that. You know what I'm saying? We have to, you know what I'm saying? We kind of have to ask or offer, blah, blah, blah. And, you know what I'm saying? And you guys have to say, yeah, you have to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Because if we do anything and you saying no, it's wrong. Get your life taken away for that. But, or your freedom. You, the thing is, it's like you control sexual access. That's just the bottom line. We have to ask, you have to say yes. That's it. There's nothing past that. So, but on the other side of the tracks, a woman can go blah blah blah. I just, you know what I'm saying? I want to have it right now. And like 1,000 minutes is to turn around. Me. You know what I'm saying? You have like your plethora of choices. That's why I think why like Fresh and Fit, and Fresh and is his name Myron Marion. I forgot his name. The other guy. You know what I'm saying? And this guy right here, Red, and this guy here in a yellow hoodie. By the way, I don't think he's high anymore. That's real talk. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why we think and why we act differently and why we exercise all these different things and everything like that in our heads and blah blah blah. That's why. That is exactly why. Because at the end of the day, at the one part that's at the beginning that um on Fresh and Fit, where he said men and women are different because we are. At our core, we really are different. We are both human, yes. You know what I'm saying? We are a species, but there's a lot of just underlying differences that we have. We don't think the same. We don't carry out our thoughts the same way. We don't have the same feelings and emotions at the same time. It just doesn't exist like that, and people need to get out of what they think life is and start taking it as what it actually is. I don't live life of the way I think it should be. I live life to what it actually is. I'm not rich. I'm not super powerful. I'm not all any of that stuff. Anybody that makes YouTube videos is literally counting on the public. You know, so I'm gonna actually end it right there. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with the rest of this. Fresh and Fit is actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If you guys would watch it, um, I don't know if they will ever see this video, but shouts out to them. Red Rants is actually new to my knowledge, but I've heard about him. So also shouts out to Tim. Um, these two right here was this Future rejects Kevin Samuels Fresh and Fit debate. Okay. because I wanted to get to the future part. I didn't really care about Kyle and Jackie, um, because they like debated with Kyle, Fresh and Fit debated with Kyle and Jackie. Kyle and Jackie really wasn't, you know, 100% getting what they were trying to say, and they ended up getting pissed off. I've seen that they ended up getting pissed off and kicking them off this show. They got in their feelings. They got in their feelings, and you know what I'm saying. You're bringing your feelings a part of this stuff. You know what I'm saying. Like you can't do that. If we're talking about facts, if we're talking about just the subject of the conversation, you cannot bring your feelings in there. You know what I'm saying, because you feel like a person can hit you with 100% logic. That car is black. If you start off your sentence with "You're right, but I feel," no, no, yeah, that's the end of that right there. I feel like it's dark gray. Okay, when there's a dangerous situation, and let's say somebody just kidnapped your daughter, and they start peeling off in this black car, are you gonna be like 911 emergency? What? They just took my daughter. Oh, whoa, whoa, they just took her in the car in this car. What are you gonna say? It's a dark gray. No, it's a black. It's a black Ford. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're gonna say. So stop with the feelings and get with the facts. Facts, not opinions, not feelings. Facts, hardcore facts. All the stuff that you know what I'm saying, the demographics and all this other stuff and all the what do you call it, all the graphs that pops up on your screen. You know that any of these guys show. Fresh and Fit's famous for it because they be like, I speak in facts. Here's the consent. You know what I'm saying? Here's the census. You know what I'm saying, of the 2022 census or whatever the case may be. They'll be like, this is the consensus of the situation, or I mean, of the people of our said United States or the world or whatever the case may be. They actually grab all this stuff. All this stuff is pretty common knowledge. You can just go on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Google this stuff. You can Google that shit. And you will find out everything that they're finding out. Literally, you know? So I'm actually in it here. You guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you like what I was saying. If you don't like what I was saying, if you do agree or disagree or whatever, or have any comments for me, let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, hopefully you made it this far. I highly doubt a lot of you did, because it was a long video, and I'm not used to shooting long videos. To be honest with you, mine is usually short, quick, to the point. But thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this video. Seeing me break down the breakdowns. I kind of like doing that. I don't think there's too many people that's out there that's doing it. Um, I guess for this case, it's breakdown to breakdown to breakdown because this guy watching Future go at. I mean, Future uh, rejecting. You know what I'm saying? I guess these guys. I guess these guys are just like rejecting fit and fresh or fresh and fit. I said that backwards. But yeah, like I said, thanks for all the support. I love you guys. Thanks for being there for me. This video will go up ASAP. Thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, love it. Deuces.